All right, first and foremost, give all praise to you, how about Shemi Al Shabrakatan. Sincere greeting to the brothers and sisters scattered across the four corners. Brother Phineas again, here with Prince of Power Israelites with another short lesson here. And it's just a brief discussion on the head covering, just to hit another point that I see people get tripped up on in the First Corinthians chapter 11 and the verse 16. But we're going to start we're gonna start at verse 4. We're just gonna read down. It says, "Every man praying or prophesying, having his head covered, dishonor of his head. But every woman praying or prophesying with her head uncovered, dishonor of her head. For that is even all one, as if she were shaven." All right, so it's just as dishonorable as if she was shaved. For if the woman be not covered, let her also be shorn. But if it be shameful for a woman to be shorn or shaven, let her be covered. All right, if a woman does not want to be covered, let her be she might as well be shaved. And if it's a shame for her to have a bald head, then it should be a shame for her not to be covered. Verse 7, "For a man indeed ought not to cover his head, for as much as he is the image and the glory of God, but the woman is the glory of man. For man is not of the woman, but the woman of the man. Neither was the man created for the woman, but the woman for the man. For this cause ought the woman have to have power on her head, because of the angels. Nevertheless, neither is the man without the woman, neither the woman without the man in the Lord. For as the woman is of the man, even so is the man also by the woman, but all things of God. All right, judging yourselves. All right, judging yourselves. Is it calmly that a woman pray unto God uncovered? You know what I'm saying? He's not telling you to judge this whole matter on yourself, but just telling you just to think about it. Just think. You know what I'm saying? So this is the consensus. This is what they were doing. I think do we cover our head? Is it calmly? Is it a beautiful thing? Is it something that we do to have a woman praying with her head uncovered? All right, y'all know better than this. Um, Verse 14: "Doeth not even nature itself teach you that if a man have long hair, it is a shame unto him? All right, but a woman have long hair, it is a glory to her, for her hair is given her for a covering." So again, he's showing you their train of thought then. All right, long hair was a shame for a man. In that time, long hair was a shame for a man, and for a woman, her hair was her glory. All right, it was glory for her to have long hair. Verse 16. All right, "But if any man seem to be contentious, we have no such custom, neither the churches of God." And so when we see that verse 16, so we from verse 14 to 16, I mean to 15, we see Paul going down, breaking the scriptures down, giving all these kinds of different examples, showing how we live today, just telling you to use common sense, you know what I'm saying, about this hair covering situation, and to address the matter. And he's using all these different examples, and then we're saying that he's coming down to verse 16 and saying, well, if anybody's still like argumentative about it, just tell them, you know what I'm saying, don't worry about it. We don't have that kind of custom here anyway. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just don't worry what we said. What all that I just said, just ignore all of that. We have no such custom. We don't cover our heads here. All right. And so why would he say that when he just told you? You know, say like judge for yourselves, man. Do you think a woman should pray without their head covered? So he's telling you, man, you already know. Use common sense. So that's not what he's saying here in verse 16. If you just slow down with that thing, it says, "But if any man seem to be contentious, we have no such custom." Meaning, if someone is coming up here trying to tell you something different, all right, it goes against the precedent that's already been established. If somebody's trying to tell you that a woman should, don't have to have her head covered, or a man can have his head covered while prophesying, let them know, man. Listen, we have no such custom as that. All right, that goes against the precedent that's been established here at the churches, and not just this church, but all the churches. All right, that is a violation from what we do here. We don't have no custom like that here. That is what he's saying. He's telling that person, if that person is contentious with you, whatever he's saying, tell them we don't have no such custom, and neither do the churches. All right, and so you gotta have your head uncovered when prophesying, and she needs to have her head covered while prophesying. You don't want to play with that thing. And so I hope that was edifying. And again, we'll close out with Romans, just to give another precept. But we just have to slow down. We have to slow down and read the text and make sure that it's aligning with everything was just said, that it makes sense what we're saying. Romans chapter 2, verse 16, in the day when God shall judge the secrets of men by Yahushua according to my gospel, according to the gospel and the good news that Paul had brought. I know a lot of people are trying to throw a little salt on Paul's name and trying to say that it doesn't really have the precedence that it has. But you know what I'm saying? Paul was given a very important lot, and people will be judged according through the Messiah, according to his gospel. With that, I'm gonna say shalom. Hope it was edifying, and I hope that clear that verse 16. That's really what I want to hit. I hope that clear things up for the body, for the saints of the Most High. With that, we say shalom.